or for this kind of problem, it's impossible. It cannot. They call the isolate. So you have the earthquake here. Problem. This is like rubber. It's some special device. Okay. All of this is called passive. This computer do not need control. Passive is mean you have a vibration and observe. So effective. Here recently, about 5 or 7 years ago, it started. We call it. It's in Shanghai here. In Shanghai, they put this device here. This one. It means I can balance this building active with some control algorithm. They use control, it's PID control, PD control. It's very, very simple. It means I measure your movement, I measure your vibration, and then I design my control. I move my balance. It's we call it damper. It's very, very big, very heavy, like my. It's the movement of build. So we call it active. Active is mean we need computer, we need the algorithm, we need power, electric power. Yeah, after I have to solve it. It's some difficult, no? Because you have an earthquake, we do not have power. But in Shanghai, it's not so powerful. Shanghai, the problem is not the earthquake. Typhoon is the hurricane, the wind. So they always have typhoon, wind. So it's office. This building is for office. Some of the person here, when they have wind, they still move. You feel so bad, no? No problem. Okay, it's move, but okay, it's a wind, but you do not feel so good. I will balance the movement caused by the wind. Okay, this is active. So active control is one is we call wind pressure. Shanghai earthquake. They have several buildings use this kind of active control for the building. Okay, so how to do this one? It's not so difficult. First one, we gave the model. Yeah, give the model's building because we need control algorithm. Okay, model is very easy. It's a linear system, like we call the spring. It's a second order linear system. No, it's for one level. Okay, so almost linear. Only the is here is this. This is linear. It's like a spring, but it's for spring because the buildings move. So this part, only this part. For the real building part, or this part is no linear, and this is the force of earthquake or force of wind. So, and this part is non-linear, a little bit, not so much. And how to control? We put the damper here. When you move here, I balance you here. This is the device, the control device is one, and this is the building. Okay. And you can see this is like a robot control. It's a mechanical system. Force, the force is from structure. This part, and here the force from earthquake, and this force is my control. So we need to design this control. The object is the movement of this building to zero. Problem. So it means I want to design this control such that as x of this building. It's near from zero, it's better, no? It's vibration. So so you can see this equation is very easy. Now it's like a so I control this object. So the device you can see it before. So there's an earthquake. The damper is to generate this one, and this we call this building. So one, okay, we can design control balance x to balance movement of this building, converging, or x is near from zero. Have the so nowadays one dimension only. So but usually in parallel level we need two dimensions. This one, so two dimensions at the same time. Two dimension problem. I don't solve the problem. So for one dimension movement, like this one, like this line. Two dimension movement, we have called this X crack. X crack is like talking. It's like this one is mean. And the field mustn't appear, and if you can imagine if you expose the problem. So try to do the two to balance not only the x. Like, it means we have to balance this movement, not only x. We need to balance movement like this way. The topic. It means we have to balance this one. This one, okay. So it's that's why only one dimension will use one, but two dimension because we have the top portion. This portion. Okay. The cos x crack. So the first for application problem is mean we have to get position and velocity one estimate. Smartphone we call it isolated. It's isolation. Isolation is isolation. Yeah, because you can imagine when earthquake come here, a fixed point. It's here. Look, we move this building, and if this point is fixed, measure the displacement, no movement can measure. So all that fixed, no exact measurement, we only can the building move isolation. So after isolation, okay, double integration, we can get position, something like this. Yeah, it's the idea because it's important. We cannot measure a building with time. No, because earthquake time, everything moves. Displacement, exact displacement like this one. Here is fixed, and this move, no problem. But in the earthquake case, we do not have fixed point. No. We cannot do, so we have to do this. Normally, because from the output, the accelerometer is they have the very big noise. If we do the double integration, it's big noise, so it's impossible. So we have to do some integration. We have to use you can see the low pass filter. We use the high pass filter. We use several techniques. Position. Okay. Now we return back to two dimension as y. So here is we have problem. Is we call not only vibration, we call it torsion. This one, or for we have this one, like I erased like X crack. We have this problem. This is an additional problem. We use two one to balance this torsion, to balance this one. And we have this one, this to balance this one. So it's this is the control. It's the linear movement to balance here, or movement to balance portion. Controller is very easy, yeah. So the model, if you see this model, what is this right robot? This model. So for this model, PID or PD is enough. So it's control, we use a PD or PID control. Because station is without control, this control. Use vibration. Okay. And to publish some paper, yeah, this is another way because you know we have to do research work. Okay. To make this PID control more complete, for example, use a PID. It can be into transformation to have some part of the linear. So we use the fuzzy system. So there is a key, and you can use the control. And control is concluded to publish some paper. It means sliding. There's some charting, some problem, and they use like saturation, and also you use some the system to this. So we call it fuzzy sliding mode. Okay. Okay, conclusion. The first one is by this kind of device, we can reduce 60 to 80%. This result is not only our result, it's like some in Japan, also in China, they have several group in the world. They have do this kind of we call reduce vibration control. It's very big, yeah. Only need the mass rate 0.2%. This is very strict. You're about some the mass, about the mass, this one. Okay, this one. The mass to here, to actuator or the camper here, it should be percent. It should be very heavy, and this mass of this heavy 0.2% of all this building. You can imagine it's almost impossible, no? Several is the television in Mexico and asked me, okay, here to my building, so I had to reduce possible because civic engineering has, yeah, because they designed this building, and if you put it here, a or like a here, like I don't know, is square line and the dueña tu casa in front of the square, no? You destroy. And if you design this one, like this in Shanghai, no problem. It means we design this one, we consider it. But if you know, we cannot put because we will destroy structure because it's very heavy. Okay, the first one. It means almost impossible to apply directly. It means we have this very good result. Like to put this building now, it's impossible. Here, the structure is here because they already calculate it's correct. But if we put they need electric. So how to do now? Recently, they do they call the semi-active. But so they can use some special material. They can use the battery to replace power because we have no power, but we have battery. Okay, this is another problem. So it's I think it's still in also is a very good example. Apply control to real system is very good. It's very big, yeah. It reduces. It means if you have earthquake about grade, it can reduce to 4 or 5. So some grade will make the building crack, but 4 grade almost in Mexico is 4 grade is very normal. It feels so much. So if we, for this one, it's very big, it's very effective. Only we still need to continue to work, solve some problem. Okay, that's it. So you have some question? Yeah.
In the case you have a building with several floors, it's possible that if you are with the control F on the top floor, some of the intermediate floors be able and
it's possible. It's possible. Yeah. We now we only on the top floor. We need, like in control we call multivariable. Yeah. We need several action. We need several for control area. For example, for this one, yeah, this model is here. Should be the same dimension as this one. Should be. We have 20 floor, and this U should be 20. But this is another problem. We cannot do this one. So here, S is 20, dimension is 20, we have 20 floors, U is scalar, 1 dimension. No choice because we need some, it can be applied, but we put here. No, now it's like here, and they only put here.
So in the case of that particular building, is there a consideration that allows the designer to assume active damper would not damage the intermediate floors, like assume to work with that?
For infection, put here is better. You can imagine if I put damper here, it can work, but it's better to be put here because vibration here is very big. And here not so much. They calculate okay. Put here. Okay.
Future allows different kinds of passive or oscillatory earthquakes. But about respiratory.
Everybody will ask me this question. You're right. But let's come here, the wave like this one. one. And the vertical for the building vibration is more damaging than horizontal. You're right, but we cannot do that. We cannot. It's very difficult. They put this one. This one is not for earthquake. It's for wind. They do not move like this. No. Not have earthquake. So they do not vibration like they don't have this way for earthquake. But you're right, it's for earthquake very, very big. It isn't you, they said it this way. But we cannot do now.